If you're watching this, you're stuck on these 4 questions. What role do I hire? What country do I hire from? How much do I pay? And how do I make sure if they're actually any good? You can't hire until you answer all 4. Stay with me and I'm gonna show you what we can do. In every business we've worked with, they never avoided hiring because the founder is lazy. And I'm not gonna sit here and tell you you're behind because you haven't. You simply are paralyzed by the cost of hiring wrong, the money and the time wasted on the wrong person. But it means you continue doing the work you should have handed off. Right now, you're spending the day on tasks that don't grow the business, that don't need your judgment, but still have to get done, just not by you. None of that is what you signed up for, and no amount of working harder is gonna get you out of that. You probably haven't done the math yet, so let's do it real quick. Let's say you value your time at $150 an hour. If you're spending 15 hours a week on work you shouldn't, that's $2,250 you're burning every week. Stretch that to a month, $9,000. Stretch that to a quarter, $27,000. Every week you wait, you're paying for a problem you could be solving. That dollar cost, though, is only half the picture. What did those hours actually do for your business? Sure, it's the work that kept it from breaking, but did they actually move anything forward? As time goes on, this will only become worse. The 15 hours you're losing today might not feel like much, but as your business slowly grows, that turns into 22 hours, turns into 30 plus hours a year from now. You're creating more and more debt by keeping this work on your plate. But making another local hire is gonna run you 60, 70 grand a year. Overseas, you can fill the same seat for a fraction of that and get the same output. But the wrong overseas hire is worse than no hire at all, because the 3 months hiring and training just to have someone who can't get the job done is not worth it. But learning the pitfalls is gonna take you hundreds of interviews. Back to those 4 questions we started with. Each one you see here is a separate trap, and you'll only land the right person when you nail all 4 of them. I want you to skip the guessing and get the answer to those questions. That's why I developed our hiring audit. It's a diagnosis of your business that answers all 4 questions based on the data of what's working for us in the market right now. It's not a sales call or a program or a PDF template. It's built on the specifics of your business you provide us. It gives you the 4 answers to make the hire you need. First, you will know exactly which role to hire for. Not a generic virtual assistant. We name the specific gap in your team that gets the highest ROI. This is built on the patterns we've seen across the 40 businesses we've placed talent with. Second, you will know which country to hire from. We pick the market that has the deepest talent pool for the role you need. This is drawn from the 28,000 applicants come through our pipeline. Third, you'll know exactly what salary to offer that attracts the right talent without overpaying. And fourth, you will know how to spot a bad hire at every step of the way. I will give you these signals we have refined across 500 plus interviews. And that's what hits your inbox, custom to your business and ready to act the moment you open it. And with that, your day can be spent on the work you are world class at. Your team gets put towards the stuff you hired them to do, and your time goes back to building the business. This is the life on the other side of one great overseas hire. I know that life is real because I experienced it myself, and now we've helped 40 other founders get there. We run this audit at the front of each one of the placements we've done. Our client Tim runs an 8-figure e-commerce business. We placed many a talent with him over the recent years, and he praised our diligence in the vetting process. That is the standard this audit is built on. I made this audit if your time is the bottleneck in the business and you want one specific answer, not a whole 10-hour course with a bunch of modules to get through. There's 2 dimensions you can choose to live in. 6 months of figuring it out, or tomorrow, a written plan in your inbox. 3 of those 6 months are gonna go to a bad first hire and a salary you can't get back. And every week of waiting to hire is gonna cost you that $2,250 we spoke about. You can get this audit for less than it costs you to go out to dinner, and it's the first hiring decision you're gonna have to make anyway. These 4 unknowns become 4 answers from the team that's done it over 70 times. Click below to get your audit custom to your business, answering those questions. And if you continue working with us, best part, the small investment you make today is going to carry forward.